Hey guys, once again driving down the road, and had a thought this morning that is something from the teaching last night done on the 12th chapter of the book of Revelation. And it has to do with territorial spirits or spiritual beings having dominion over different pieces of land. And I was very blessed to be taught this at a pretty young age. But I realized during the teaching, or after the teaching last night, that this might be something that's new to some of you out there. And so I wanted to take you back in the Bible. Did a little bit of reading this morning just to make sure I was accurate in this. But this is actually something that God set up from the beginning. And in fact, you can even go and make an argument that this is what God did with Adam and Eve. That Adam was the spiritual and physical overseer of the territory of the Garden of Eden. So you've got that. And then you can fast forward into Deuteronomy chapter number 32, verse number 8. And it talks about how God separated the lands. The English translation says, according to the children of Israel. Unfortunately, that is a mistranslation. If you go back into the oldest texts that we have, which would be the Dead Sea Scrolls and the Septuagint, which is a Greek translation of the Old Testament, it actually says that the land was divided up according to the angels, or according to the sons of God, which is what the Dead Sea Scrolls says, which is indicative of angels as well. So you've got that in Deuteronomy. Then you've got the story that I was referencing last night in the book of Daniel. And it's Daniel chapter number 10, verse number 12. My lovely wife was able to find that reference for me. And it's talking about how when Daniel prayed that his messenger angel was buffeted for 21 days by the prince of Persia. Then Michael came to release him to bring the answer to Daniel, and that he had to return to the fight because not only had the prince of Persia, which is a demonic angel, but the prince of Greece, another demonic angel, had come to join in the battle. So there's some kind of biblical history for you when it comes concerning spiritual beings having dominion over different territories. And I wanted to give some insight into that and some clarity, and also wanted to encourage you to be that for where you are, because you have the same Holy Ghost living on the inside of you that anyone has ever had. And so you can be the thermostat, you can be the thing that changes the temperature of the room that you're in just by what God has put on the inside of you. So hope you have a great day, and we'll see you next time.